Well, hello, I'm Scott Smith, Communications Officer for the ABC Unified School District, and I'm here today again with Dr. Mary Sieu, our superintendent, to just visit with her and see what's on the top of her mind and to share those messages with you, our school community. Hello, Dr. Sieu.
Hi, good morning, Scott. I want to wish you a happy holiday before we begin as well.
Oh, thank you. I can't believe it's already the holiday season. This has been a very strange year, but it sure has flown by.
Yes, it has. It really has.
Do you have big plans for the holidays?
You know, I normally am in Chicago for both Thanksgiving as well as our winter holiday, but I'm not traveling this year. So everything is going to be sort of repurposed here at home.
Well, I know we're all going to make the best of it.
Mhm.
So I know the big question on everybody's mind right now as they see other school districts making some decisions about reopening is what are our reopening plans?
We've talked quite a bit about this in our cabinet meetings as well as our EOC meetings. Our reopening plans, because we are in the purple tier, according to our LA County Office of Education, we're not able to reopen until we move into the next tier, which is the red tier. And so we are providing, for example, childcare services since October, as well as in person assessments for our students with disabilities. But in terms of reopening, we have to wait until we're able to move into the red tier before we look at reopening. Most likely, we won't be able to reopen until after January. And so those are the plans that we have currently. We definitely will consider, of course, perhaps reopening more with in-person instruction for students with disabilities, our English learners, our high-risk students. But we are talking about those as we continue thinking about how we're going to reopen in 2021.
Well, let's shift gears a little bit here. I know last night we had a board meeting with the Board of Education, and this is always an exciting board meeting because it is our reorganization. And I know we have said goodbye to some board members who have served very well, and we saw some seats move around, and we saw some new incoming board members. It was an exciting evening. What did you think about last night?
You know, I want to make sure that people recognize that Maynard Law, who served with us for 13 years, has resigned from our Board of Education, as well as Letty Mendoza, who served us for 5 years. I know that with both of them, we will miss seeing them on our virtual broadcasts as well as in-person broadcasts because I've known both of them for a very long time. But Brad Beach, who is our new incoming board member, as well as Dr. Michael Eugenio, will be replacing those two people. And so I'm just really excited to learn more about their roles. I know that, especially with both of them, they're both parents in our district, as well as they've been very actively involved with our districts as well. And so I'm excited to learn more about them as we begin this new year.
That's it. They seem to have jumped right in last night as well.
They definitely did.
And we have some new officers as well.
We do. You know, Sophia Say was unanimously voted as president of our Board of Education. We also had Sieu, who was the vice president of our board, as well as Ernie Nishii, who is the clerk to our Board of Education. So I'm very excited to be working with all three of the officers this year.
We're going to need their leadership more now than ever.
I think that board member President Sophia Say has been probably the most longest standing board member that we have now. So we will rely on her experience as we move forward.
It certainly will be a challenging year. So,
Definitely.
well, I know that the holidays are upon us, and this can be a joyous time for many, but this year it's going to look a little different. Do you have any thoughts about the holiday season coming up?
One of the things that I think about quite a bit is the wellness of our students and their families. I know this is a very challenging time for them. And so I do have at least more than 30 plus mental health professionals that we provide on all of our campuses. I think it's 34 now, but we have one at every elementary school, one at every middle school, and two at every high school. It's important that when we are dealing with this challenging time, to provide the resources that people might need if they feel that they're isolated or they feel like they are reserved. I think it's important that we provide the resources that's available to them in all of our schools today.
That's great, and I know it's not just a tough time for our students and families, but also our teachers and staff.
Definitely. And we have resources for them as well. I know that, for example, for our staff members, both ABCFT, our Federation of Teachers, as well as CSEA, they have resources that's available through their organizations as well. And the same with our management association too.
It's really important that we all take care of ourselves right now, is what I'm hearing you say.
Definitely, definitely.
It, and speaking of that, what do you do to kind of I know your job is very stressful, especially right now. What do you do to kind of manage your stress?
One of the things I do every day is try to walk in our community with a face mask on and making sure that there is something. I know that the vaccinations will be coming soon, um, but one of the things I do every day is to make sure that I have my own wellness to make sure that it is kept up to date as well. And so I try to go out for a walk every day, as well as just getting some fresh air every day as well. So one of those things is it's very important to me.
Certainly, that's good. That's good. We all need you to be well, Dr. Sieu.
Thank you.
Um, it's important to know that this is impacting everybody. It's not just impacting a certain group, but it's impacting every family, every staff member, every student that is involved in the school district.
Definitely. One of the things that I say to myself is I want to make sure that we, as a collective district, are making all the right decisions at this time, whether it's making sure that our students, families, and staff members are safe and secure when they are on campus, as well as making sure that they are getting the resources that they need if they don't feel safe and secure. So those are the things that I do worry about every day.
Well, as we wrap up here, are there any other thoughts that you'd like to share with our school community and students, families, teachers, staff?
I just want to say, please have a safe and wonderful winter holiday, as well as a brighter new year as we begin the new year. I just want to make sure that our families are safe and secure as we begin the new year, as well as having a wonderful holiday.
Well, and part of that safety is being vigilant and wearing our masks and
That's right.
practicing that physical distance of at least 6 feet and keep those hands clean.
Yes. And I do those things every single day.
Well, and I know that our school community is doing the same.
Well, thank you so much for being a part of this series with me, Scott. I deeply appreciate it.
Well, I'm happy to do this. It's always great to see you, even though it's on a screen. And I wish you a very happy holiday season, Dr. Sieu.
Thank you so much. The same to you, Scott. Take care.
Bye bye.